So good day everyone. So for today's lesson, we're gonna be talking about sets. So as we all know, a set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects that is considered as a whole. But for today's lesson, we're just gonna be focusing on the intersection of sets. So first, we need to know what is a intersection of set. So what is an intersection of set? So first is the word intersection. So this word is commonly used in mathematics, especially on topics like just like lines or the Cartesian plane. So it is where the two lines meet. So or in simple terms, it is their common. For example, in this lesson, um, the intersection is introduced in a way just like, for example, if you have two sets, the set A and the set B, and then their intersection is the element that is common or present on both of the sets, and this means that they overlap. So it is more understandable when we saw it in a Venn diagram. So we're gonna be discussing it later. So in simple terms, an intersection of set is the common element uh, in the two sets. So just like, for example, if you have set A, 1, 2, 3, and the elements of our set B is 3, 4, 5. So basically they intersect in 3. So the common is 3. So to further discuss that, I will be showing you a Venn diagram to show how to graph a um, intersection of sets. So to further discuss the intersection of set and to further understand it, so I'll be drawing a Venn diagram. So yeah. So for example, if we have set A, which is equal to its element is 1 and 2 and 3, and our set B is equal to 3, 4, and 5. So when we put this on a Venn diagram, it looks like this. So set A. So then another circle here. So this is set A, and this is the set B. Yeah, I think it is not very clear that area. So this is the set B here. So the elements of set A, will be putting the elements of set A, which is um, 1, 2, and 3, and for set B, 3, 4, and 5. So basically, they intersect in 3 because 3 is the common of both of the sets. So yeah. So that is the simple discussion about the intersection of sets. So basically, there are a lot of useful or simple illustrations with regard to the intersection of sets. It is basically the the common element of both of the sets. So you can use some examples, like for example, uh, in a classroom, some of the students like mathematics, and another group of the students like science, and there are some students who likes both math and science. So they are the intersection. So yeah. So I guess that is a very engaging discussion. So we're gonna be proceeding to our um, activity. So I hope that you listen very well for you to answer or for you to participate actively in our activity. So the mechanics for this activity is very simple. So as you can see, I have drawn a two big circles, and on the top part there is a word which is math and science, and yeah, this is the part of where the two circles overlap. So this is the intersection. So the mechanics of this game is that when I say, um, like for example, math and science. So who I will ask you a question: who loves math and who loves science? And you will go to you will go to the board, and you will gonna hold the circle, or you're gonna tap your palm on the circle to show that you belong on that part. So for those who love mathematics, then you're gonna put your hand here, and for those who love science, you're gonna be putting your hand here, and for those who love both math and science, you're gonna put your hands here. So yeah. So um, the words, then you will go to the front, and you'll be explaining why are you on that part or on that area. So yeah, this lesson is to this I mean rather this activity is made to make our classroom engaging, our discussion engaging. So actually on the past until now, problem in mathematics is the engagement in attention, and many of the students are afraid of mathematics. But through this engaging and fun activities, I hope that um, this will be a stepping stone, or a another step uh, to love mathematics. So yeah, so once I read the words, then you're gonna stand up and then tap your hand or put your hand on the circles. This activity will help you identify uh, what you love, what you like, and what you do not like, and also sometimes it is we don't need to just pick one, but if we want both, so that is where the intersection will appear. So many times in our decisions in life, it doesn't mean that if we are given two choices, then you're gonna pick just one. What if you like both? So you'll pick both. So that is the intersection. For example, you love singing and dancing. Um, so you'll pick both of the singing and dancing. You'll not just pick one. So yeah, another activity for this topic is I will be drawing a two circles that overlaps with one another in the floor, and then as I say the word, then you're gonna jump on the part that you want. So I'll be drawing two circles. So again, like for example, if I ask you, um, who among you here likes mathematics? Then you're gonna step on math. And who among you here likes science? Then some of the students will step on science if they love science. And then um, some of the students will step on the middle part, which is the intersection. If they that means that they love both math and science. So that is the um, mechanics for our game. So and after this, we're gonna have a short quiz about your learning and understanding with regards to our topic. So let's start. So I guess those classroom activities helps you understand more or understand further the concept about intersection of sets. So again, um, these activities are made for you to make mathematics more engaging, more fun, and it is not a thing to be scared of. So yeah, I hope starting from now we'll be loving mathematics. And that's all. Thank you.